Alright, hello? You guys hear me? Alright. Okay. So this is Dark Messiah My Magic, and when I click OK, the timer starts. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is a Source Engine game, and like all the other Source Engine games, there's bee hopping. Hold on, let me do this. There's a purple texture. Like all other Source Engine games, there's bee hopping, and this is the old Source Engine. It's like Half-Life 2 Episode 1 old engine. So there's bee hopping, regular bee hopping in it, and so that's the main source of movement, just bee hopping.
My voice will guide you, and have no fear. I'll be watching over.
Okay.
Pull the levers, then hurry through the fog gate.
And something very strange with this game is that the developers made it so you can't use mouse wheel to bunny hop, and like that's usually how everyone would do it. So in this case you have to use space, but it's not too hard. Okay, so I'm grabbing this box because there's clipping in this game, and the way clipping works is you get stuck in a prop like this box that I have, and the game pushes you to the next place that's unoccupied. So in that case, it could be behind the door where we want to go to, or like in a house or something. Oops. Okay. So we're gonna do our first clip here to get behind this gate. So we get stuck into that prop, and it pushes us out this way. And we're going to do the same thing here, but with the barrel. Barrel's a little weird. The box one is like 100% consistent. This one is okay. There's like some sort of like small trick you could do with it. Makes it work better. And it's not really working.
So far, so good.
There you go. You have to just barely move forward, I find. And what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to drop my sword, and I'm going to hit this trigger. And the trigger that I hit gets rid of all my items. And I pick up my sword after I hit that trigger. And so what will happen is I actually have my sword in the next map, when I wouldn't really have one.
Let us return home, and I'll show you the next step in your education.
Now the next thing is, I have no idea why it works, but it just works. I'm going to pause the game during the loading screen, quick save, and then quick load, and I'm going to be in a slightly different place than I should be from the start of this map. If I don't do this right, the game crashes. So quick save, quick load, and it gives me a different loading screen right here. There you go. And instead of being on a horse, I'm now off the horse. Because there's like this 3-minute cutscene of you just walking on this horse. So now you just are off it. But you clearly aren't supposed to be here because there's just infinite fall right there. Okay. Now pause launches is when you pause the game, everything stops as it should be. But they messed up on one thing. If you go on the edge of any hill or anything like that, you slowly slide. As you can see, I'm not moving. When I stop going backwards, I just start moving a little bit. So when you pause, that movement actually doesn't stop. So when I pause for like 3 seconds, I gain that speed just instantly. So that's what you do with pause launching. So you set up right here, look right here, and you count to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you just fly right here. There you go. And also there's leaning in this game. You just lean and grab this lever through the door, grab that book, and then we just do another clip. If I get this first try, it's faster, but opening up the gate isn't much. different. Alright, I'm going to climb on an invisible wall right here and pause launch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. And I'm going to clip again. And the trigger to the next map is actually in the air. So what you can do is just jump off a hay bale into it. Okay, so the story right here is that, as this guy is telling us right now, it's under attack, the place that we're at, and this guy basically saved our life. Because if he didn't wake us up, we could have, like, gotten assassinated by these necromancers. So we gotta repay him. Okay. Grab these daggers, and these daggers let you do something called a double dagger boost. It gives you just like another boost of speed. Also, parts of the game you can just literally jump up, so you just do that to skip, I think, like 2 maps right here. You just do that. If you could break your vertical speed by doing a forward attack in midair. If you didn't do that right there, you would just be in perpetual death, falling down.
Not if you follow it across the rooftop.
Also, this game literally gives you no story when you speedrun it, so you'll be confused about what's happening. So this is dagger boosting. You get just a lot of speed very quickly. Don't die. Okay. Sorry, I was on. My language is on France, right? In French. Let me change that. Strange. Okay. We're gonna clip into here. Also, this game likes to eat your jumps inputs. That's why I didn't jump there. So we're gonna get into this warehouse right here. That's a pretty hard clip, actually.
Careful. If you get yourself killed,
And you're gonna see me constantly get these blue potions. They're mana potions. I'll use them later in the game.
Oh, yes.
And I'm grabbing this, not body, this ring that lets me have 30 mana, which lets me use another spell at the end, near the middle of the game. I'm gonna clip here, and this basically skips you getting this thing called the Chancery Crystal that you saw at the beginning, because it got stolen. Because of the story that you missed. Alright, so here I'm going to kick at the exact right time. And because I'm supposed to be in this little cutscene where I'm like waking up in the water and the demon girl is talking to me in my head, because that's a thing. But right now I skipped it, so there's 2 things going in my head. I'm gonna clip out here.
Tell her no, just to see her reaction. I'm a friend, an ally.
And we're gonna do another pause launch. I should save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This pause launch is weird too. Out of all the things that have been found in this game, I did find this, so congrats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
If we don't stay low, those things will murder us.
And you gotta clip through here. The only time you clip downwards.
I'll take care of it. Just be ready when the gangplank goes down.
Right there. There you go. So this, just doing that clip, skips, I don't know, 10 minutes. Just because this whole boat map is filled with a lot of fighting. And there's like a hold-off section until the boat's ready. So this is supposed to be a cutscene where I'm looking at the girl, Leanna, but she's over there. So I'm just looking through the window, looking at her. Just gonna change a few things with my inventory, get telekinesis, get stamina so I have more sprint. And in my inventory there's a book and a food ration. The food ration is used in chapter 5, which is the next chapter right now. And the book is more of a backup strat, which I hopefully don't want to use, but it's fine if I do. Okay, chapter 5. This one is also, this might be the largest chapter, I think. But luckily it's very short because you get to do a nice skip.
So this is the island of the temple.
Yes, sir. Oh, our camp was on the far side. We're lucky. The island is full of hostile orc warriors, goblins too. The temple is riddled with their tunnels. Sadly, their hate is justified. Wizards created orcs for shock troops.
This part is pretty lewd, but that's okay.
Demon blood with human flesh.
They won't
And
take
if you look to the
kindly
right,
our presence.
this wizard just pops out of nowhere. Maybe that's why he's a wizard.
Hopefully we can avoid them, though they're very protective of the temple. Come on, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna do a big pause launch that skips fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This game doesn't like fighting for speedrunning. You fight, well, you kill, all you do is kill 6 things the whole run. Alright, so we're going to grab this barrel and we're going to clip right through here. This is a weird clip. Hopefully I actually get it somewhat fast, because it's, if you have a setup, it works well, but I don't have one because I'm lazy. There you go. And the trigger to the next map actually hangs outside of the bounds, so you just hit it. And you're in this little hole, but for some reason, if you just climb, you just go right through the wall. If you climb right here, you just go right through this wall.
The altar room is this way. Let's hurry.
Oh, that was close.
I don't like the feel of this.
So we're supposed to have a rope bow, which lets us shoot ropes where you can climb up right there, but you don't need it. Okay, now I'm going to use this food ration, and what this does is if I pause the game with my inventory open, drop the item, quick save, and then quick load, and it's going to be floating in midair. And at the beginning I said clipping puts you in the next unoccupied zone, and if I were to just clip right now without that food ration there, I would be pushed to where the food ration is. But since I'm blocking it now, it's going to push me backwards. Get away from me, orc. Okay. I'm fine. As long as I don't get kicked or something. Okay. So that food ration has to be there, otherwise it's just going to push me not to where I want to be. And going through this gate is probably another 10-minute skip. There you go.
How convenient.
The spiders.
It is a spooky spider section.
Get closer.
Spooky zombie spider section. Here you could just, climb up a wall. Makes sense. Completely vertical this time. And now, what also makes sense is that there's just a hole in this solid gate. And we're going to go here. And if you look in this corner, there's 2 gems. And I have no idea why they're there. They're just in the wall. And you need those gems. And, to progress to the entire game, they're just there. And as you can see, there's 3 gems you need. You don't need this gem. You need these 3 gems. And I only have these 2. But if you put this gem in twice at the same tick, so that's 0.015 seconds, it counts as 2 gems even though you put in 1. There you go. So there's 2 cutscenes going off at the same time. And then I put in the last one. Now I'm just walking around during a cutscene. I have no health. Wow. Okay. I'm going to grab this gem. This isn't a necessary gem, but I'm going to use this to get a magic mushroom, so I won't have to use my book for the strat. I'll have a magic mushroom. Oh, almost fell off. Okay. I have very low health, so hopefully I don't like take damage. Go here, as I say that. Okay. Grab this magic mushroom. Just a lever that ends the map. You're done. There you go. There's supposed to be a boss fight there with 7 spiders or something. So, there you go.
My prince, my messiah, and arise. Zareth, my love, can you hear
I'm not
me?
sure what they're doing in that map. There's just things in the walls.
What happened?
Parentyr killed you. I used the energy of the skull to revive you.
I feel different.
Not surprising. We're joined even more closely, and some of my powers are yours to command.
Okay, also I died there in that.
Gone with
Boss
the
fight.
skull. We'll have to hurry to stop
I
him.
just skipped the cutscene.
Stop him?
And now I have no items. I gotta, since these orcs
The
took it all.
orcs took all your equipment. They thought you were dead.
Let's show them that they've made a little mistake.
But luckily I don't have to do anything to them. I'm supposed to have, like, if you look at the top left, there's like some demon form I have. I don't use that. I'm gonna climb up this wall because you do that still. Grab my stuff.
I felt naked.
Make sure to equip my
There's
ring.
nothing wrong with feeling naked.
Try to climb up here. There you go.
Not feeding time.
Okay, there's 2 ways to do this map. I'm gonna do it this way, where you, where you do that and get up here. You could do a pause launch over there, but I actually sort of like this place.
That beast looks
Or like
familiar.
this strat.
A cyclops in captivity.
Too fast. No, both can be like equally fast, so.
A cyclops in captivity. I'm impressed. I've had enough guarding the exit.
Yes! Destroy it!
Now this is a very short map. Even not speed running, it's very short. I'm just gonna do a pause launch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. There you go. Right across here. And then that's the map. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know what happened. Okay, I'm doing another pause launch. This one's pretty weird. Because it can give you insane speed sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Right up here. Sending on nothing. Oops. And do a forward. So we don't die. Almost died though. Okay. Fall down in water. Now, I might die now. I have to be good if I don't want to die. Because I have so little health, and this goblins up there are gonna throw rocks at me. Especially that one I just threw on. So I'm gonna do a pause launch straight up into the air by hitting off this slanted rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that was really good. Now, hopefully, I just don't get killed by these rocks. I'll throw. Okay, I got hit. And I get rocked. Whew. I'm not sure if there's any like health here. I don't know. I just died from. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I should be fine now. Yep, there you go. They're taunting me. Alright, now I get to use all my 12 skill points to get Sanctuary. And what Sanctuary does is make you invincible for 10 seconds, because that's fair. So you can survive any drop you want, as long as you have Sanctuary on. So we're going to use that so much. I'm going to try to skip a trigger here. There you go. If I hit like this little trap, Indiana Jones barrel comes going down the stairs. There you go, I'm fine now. No more death. Ooh. Okay. And now we're finally out of the caves.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
And once you recover the skull and free your father, it will all
Whatever
be
you do,
yours.
don't show your new form. They'll never take us back to Stonehelm.
Now, chapter 8 is the
Is the ship safe?
one right after this one. This is the map into chapter 8. And chapter 8 is the hardest thing you could, probably like one of the hardest levels ever to speedrun. It's so precise. It's so long, and it's just like, I don't know. If you ever get it 100% correctly, you basically get world record. That's sort of how it works.
No.
So,
Have you seen
and I
him
don't
yet?
think really anyone has ever have. So, wish me luck on this really hard chapter. Because it's just that hard.
Yes, he has the skull. I'm going back to Stonehelm, to the necromancer lairs under the city. And when I get there, I will find Arentyr and kill him.
My lord, we will follow you.
And so you begin to build your army.
Okay, chapter 8. So we're going to start off the chapter with doing it. It's a pretty easy clip, so that's nice.
This place smells
Go clip
familiar,
right here.
but they've done a lot since
If I could
our
get in
last
this corner,
visit.
get in this corner, look here. There you go. And there you go, that's chapter 8. Super hard, guys, super hard. Good thing I got that one really fast.
Aw, poor Liana. It's just as well. She would have been shattered to see you come into your true power. It would almost have been worth
Alright, this is
giving her
Duncan
life
Skip,
just to see the
where you jump
expression
off
on
this
her
ladder.
You're right.
And there you
The
go.
skull is the
Hopefully,
only thing
there's
that
little
matters.
triggers next to me that make this guy talk. And now we have this magic mushroom. We're going to get this stuck in the air, just like that food ration, and we're going to pause launch off of it.
wisdom. We shall go far together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, that was a lot of height. Now this is Percy. We just sort of need him
Yes.
for some reason.
And you'd be...
I'm just gonna grab all these potions that I won't really use.
How do we get there? How? Tell me quickly. Come on.
So forceful.
So we gotta. Actually, I don't even know what it's called, but we gotta go somewhere. And the only way to get there is through aqueducts. And this is a guy that I guess knows that's what's going on. Also, there's, I don't know, the protagonist, or not the protagonist, the antagonist, like, is sort of like killing people here or something. I don't know.
I'll take care of it.
Save your strength for Aaron.
Who cares about the story? You don't even get any of it. All right. So this is basically waiting for Percy the map, where I'm gonna grab this key through the wall right here. Wait till Percy stands there, because he's gotta stand there, and then he'll come. Oh, there you go. Then we gotta wait for Percy. There he is. Let's go grab ourselves some potions while we're waiting, because that's what you do. Also, there's a Cyclops here, undead Cyclops. You can fight him and get Percy through another way, but unless there's a way to like one-hit him, there's like no way it's faster. Now, this is the only instance where this comes in, but if you hit someone while they're on the ladder, they sort of just teleport. So there he goes, he's gone. And now he's just down here, opening the door for us. And the reason why we have to have Percy is because he stands in a trigger that changes the map. So if we don't have Percy, we don't change the map. So we got to get him there. I'm just gonna drink this potion so I don't die accidentally. Okay. I like to call that part the worthless part, because you're literally just running around doing nothing. Okay. Now, the villagers have turned into undead. Oh no. How do we kill them? We don't. We just run by them. Also, Percy's back over there, but we don't need him, because we're going to pause launch with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to land into this little gray area, and we're going to click with this right here, and it pushes us through it. And that's that map. So we don't need Percy after all, because he's supposed to open that gate for us. Okay. Now, there's a POW guy. They're like dragons or something. Okay. We're gonna not kill him, even though it says to kill him. Said we're just gonna go through that giant gate right there.
But what door does it
We're gonna open it by this. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This game is basically a counting simulator. If you want to learn how to count, speedrun this game. There you go. Go right through there. If we didn't hit, if you didn't go above, there's a trigger there that spawns a little mini boss, which is Liana, which she's dead now because story. Oh, actually, she's undead now because of story. Okay, this is the last chapter, the epilogue.
The final gauntlet, my prince. Together we shall have Arentir and the skull.
And this is the place where we actually kill things. Do a really weird jump to get up on this. There you go. Then jump over here. There you go. Now it's time to actually kill people. Actually, I'm sure if they're people, I'm sure they're dead. We gotta kill these 2 knights right here. Only these 2. Because if you kill these 2, I don't know, this guy. Come here. Okay, this guy's making it hard on me. There you go. If you kill those 2, this gate opens. I don't know why it's those specific 2, but that does. Now we have these liches. Now these are supposed to be like the mini boss before the boss. But all you need to do is have a rock and telekinesis and like hit them, and they're just gonna die. Like they don't even use spells on you. Like there you go. That was just the fight. Just throwing rocks. Upgrade my bow that I don't have. Okay. Now this is going to be the last map. It's the boss fight. The boss fight is super finicky. Oops, I didn't mean to pause. It's super finicky. It's really annoying if you don't have like a bow, which I don't have one. So it takes a long time sometimes. But I've gotten pretty good at it, so it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, we're gonna get this guy out of the way, and we're gonna start the fight by grabbing this. There's a little hole right here. You're not supposed to grab this, but there's a little hole right there. Get away from me. He's invisible now. There you go. Oh, and there's the boss fight, guys.
10.
And that's the game. An epic conclusion, epic boss fight, and an epic game. And also you could kick in the credits. Alright. Now there's the other game it's broken in different ways. Not as broken.